and I'm just looking, and I'm seeing the sphere of the earth. And yes, it's spherical. It's not flat. All right. Please don't write me. Don't waste your time. You can't convince me otherwise. Only God can tell me otherwise. And as far as I know, that's what he's shown me. And so we saw the globe, and this is where he began to speak prophetic things. Whew. Let me just pause here. If you're enjoying this, saints, hit the like. Let me get a drink. Let me take this off. As the earth was now before us, and we were looking down into the earth, I watched with him on my right. And then I saw some sort of spiritual net around the earth. It was like spiritual. It was invisible to the natural eye, but it was like a spiritual net around the globe. And then Jesus began to speak, and I heard him say this: the earth is going through a tremendous change, and there will be shakings. This shift would take a long time to complete. Let me pause. As he said it would take a long time to complete, in my mind, I thought to myself, could it be decades, even 100 to 150 years for this massive shift? I don't know why, but that's what I sensed. 100, even 150 years. Now let me just pause you there for those of you who may think, oh man, does that mean evil's going to continue and we're not going to get rid of the, Democrats and the evil? It doesn't mean that's going to take, okay? But I can't say I have the full understanding either. But when the Lord does something so tremendous, just think about when Jesus came. When Jesus was born, he had to be born, 33 years passed. He died, he gave his life, he resurrected on the third day, and then the church was born, okay? And then at some point, Paul converted from Saul, and then he preached, and then we had to go to the church were just expanding, but that was like decades. All of that happened. It wasn't just like boom, 1 year, boom, 5 years. No, it was a massive shift in the era, in the way things were done. We are going through such a shift right now. Spoiler alert, it's not time for the rapture, okay? Again, don't write me. Don't waste your digital ink, because it doesn't matter. I'm just going to ignore the comment. So the Lord said this: I could feel the invading of the kingdom from the spirit realm coming upon the earth to clothe it with his light and glory. And I saw part of the beginning of this happen. Next, I saw, as the Lord stood to my right, the nations around Europe and Africa. So my eyes were on the earth, and it seemed like the side of the earth that I was watching. Okay, now again, I'm in America. I didn't see America though. The Lord showed me Europe and Africa. I saw the outline of the continents. And I saw people in Africa. For a second, it's like my spiritual mind went into like another dimension, zoomed in. I don't know what country I was looking at in Africa, but I saw from the top, and I saw people, I saw women and men raising their hands. They were like crowded together. It was daytime, and hands were raised up. They were hungry. They were hungry, not hungry for natural food. They were hungry and expectant, not desperate in the sense of like, crying, I need you, God, save me. No, it was more like they knew the glory was coming. They knew God was coming to the rescue. They knew the kingdom was coming, and they were inviting it. And I saw this in a glimpse. And as I saw this, these people were joyful and hungrily receiving the coming of his glory. Then I saw the continent of Africa, and it became solid gold. Wow. My God, solid gold. Oof, I'm being quickened right now. It reminds me of Reinhard Bonnke, that German evangelist. Whew, Reinhard Bonnke, and he used to say, Africa shall be saved. And it just makes me think of that. The gold represents the kingdom, I believe. Now, could the Lord be saying some sort of like natural gold to be found? Yeah, that could be part of the revelation. But the fact that I saw the entire continent of Africa be gold, could there be such a transformation of kingdom warriors, kingdom prophets, kingdom pastors? I don't know exactly what the Lord is saying, but I'm sharing that with you. All right, if you want to add any comments, feel free to do so. Just add context, because there's a lot I'm talking about and I need to understand. If you want to comment, you have to help me to understand, right? Okay, I saw that. All of a sudden, when I saw Africa